Hi, it's Brian Mahan here. First of all, I want to thank you for taking the time to look at this very short presentation. I want to promise you that what I'm about to share with you in the next few minutes will not be wasting your time, and it's going to benefit you and your business dramatically. Now, if I were to ask you, what would be one of the biggest headaches you have in your business as a business owner? I'm sure that something that would come to the top of the list would be dealing with internet marketing companies and building your online business presence so that it is effective and that it's bringing you in the results that you want to see in order to grow your business the way that you want to grow your business. Would I be correct in that?
Have you ever felt like this poor guy here? He's got all these things coming at him from every internet marketer on the planet, and he's still trying to run his own business at the same time. And it's like, what do I do?
And one of the biggest problems that business owners are facing is, um, asking internet marketers advice about what you should do in your business is a little bit like asking a taxi driver, is he taking you the shortest way to the airport? He's always going to tell you he is, even though the truth might be something else. So it's really important to have independent advice and not to leave yourself exposed to the advice of companies who may know nothing about your business and can only offer you the solutions and the prices that they're charging for their services because that's what's in their best interest to do. So that's kind of why I've put this service together, guys.
What I'm going to be doing for a number of business owners that come on board with me is I'm going to build your online business presence for you, and I'm going to manage that. And I'm also going to manage the internet service providers and keeping them accountable, focused, and competitive. And I'll make sure that they're not overcharging you. I'll make sure that you're getting the results that you deserve. And I'll also make sure that we're introducing the correct strategies to bring your business forward in a way that it's going to take advantage of all the things that are happening, which is the explosion of social media and also the massive transition to mobile technologies.
Now, what I'd like to do now is just go through a summary of the benefits of this service for your business. Now, the first benefit here is I will save you money, and that's probably going to be up to about 30%, depending on whatever service providers you're using currently. I will be able to negotiate on your behalf, and I'll also hold them accountable for the performance and delivering results to you. And if you want, I can monitor and improve the return on investment that you're getting there as well. Now, I know there's a lot of services out there, and I know you get pitched every day of the week, guys. But I just want to make sure, right, that the services that you're paying for are the correct services for your type of business and for what you're trying to achieve. The second benefit here, guys, is that I will save you time and hassle because let's face it, internet marketing is an absolute maze and it changes every day of the week. There's always new tools, there's always new strategies, there's always new challenges. And it's impossible for you as a business owner to keep up with all that. But I've been in this game for 20 years. It's my job to keep up with all this stuff. And I have my ear to the ground and I'm always in the trenches. So I know exactly what's going on out there. And therefore, I can take that responsibility off your shoulders and I can keep an eye out for you and making sure that we're using the correct strategies, the correct tools, and we're getting charged the correct prices for the services that you are implementing in your business. The next benefit is I will help you increase your revenues. And the way I'm going to do that, guys, is I'm going to be focusing on two things. Number one is bringing in new business, and number two is increasing the lifetime value of every person that comes in your door. The next benefit is I will implement new strategies that work. So, as I said, I'm always in the trenches, guys. I have an online business myself, so I'm constantly testing things for getting new leads, getting new prospects, testing out different ad networks, etc. etc. So I always have my finger on the pulse, and when I see something new that's working, I'll share that with you. And if you're interested, then what we'll do is we'll put a plan in place to implement that strategy for you. And that all ties into it increasing your revenues because as we implement new strategies, we'll be bringing more business in the door and we'll be increasing your revenues. And the last thing I put down here, and probably one of the most important things for me, is I will always have your back if you're my client. And I will only deal with one client in any particular town or city suburb. Um, and the reason I do that is out of loyalty. And I believe in life that we all need to show a bit of loyalty. And that there's a massive payoff for doing that. So I'm in this for the long haul with the clients that come on board with me. And I will help you reach the objectives that you set out for yourself when you decided to take on the headaches of setting up a business with the clear understanding that somewhere down the line is an exit strategy that you want to achieve. And I will work with you to help you achieve that exit strategy, whatever it is. So there are the benefits, guys. I'm not going to go into it much more today because I know your time is valuable and I don't want to eat it up today. Now the last thing I want to cover here, guys, is the cost. What's this service going to cost you? And if you're anything like me, I always like to know before I leave something how much it's going to cost me, or at least to have a good idea. And what I wanted to just share with you here, right, is the fact that I'm going to be saving you a lot of headaches from having to deal with internet marketers on a daily basis. You just push them my way and I'll deal with them for you. I'm also going to be saving you money because I know for a fact, right, that a lot of the services that are being pitched out there by internet marketers, that their pricing is just off the map compared to what it should be. Or what I would value it as in terms of a tool to help you with your business. So I'll keep a close eye on that for you as well, and I'll make sure that you're not paying any silly prices. I'm going to save you time because, as I said, I'll deal with all these guys for you, and I'll make sure also, right, that the results are coming in the way we expect them to come in. And the last thing is I'm going to help you grow your revenues also. And in order to do that, we need to look at the strategies that you're using currently, and then we also need to see what strategies that we need to incorporate in your business in order for us to achieve the growth numbers that we want to achieve for your business moving forward. Now, as I said earlier, everything in life is not about money. So what I'm going to give you is a range of prices. So depending on the amount of time that I'm going to need to dedicate to you each month, I'm going to price the services at starting at $500 up to $1,500 a month. And I'm doing that because I don't want to exclude anybody just because of the price. Now, if I'm charging you $500 a month, I'll guarantee you right now that I will be saving you at least $1,000 a month or more. And I'll also be generating more business for you than you're currently generating with the resources that you have already. And when we sit down and have a chat, then we can both agree what's the fair and equitable price. And like I said, I just want to be fair to everybody here. I want to be fair to you. I want to be fair to myself. Because I do have to charge for my time. And I hope that you can see that, you know, for a top consultant to be working with you for these prices, this is definitely not about the money for me. It's all about building successes and having a community of people that I like to work with. And the last and final thing I want to do is I want to thank you very much for spending the time with me today. I really do appreciate it because I know you're very busy. Now, depending on where you're seeing this video, you can either schedule a chat with me below this video, you can contact me on Skype, you can contact me by phone, or you can just email me back. All four of them should be somewhere below this video or to the side of it. And I really look forward to talking to you. And like I said, even if you don't call me, I wish you the best of luck with your business. And all I'd say is that the best investment you'll ever make is having independent advice on all of this gear, because internet marketing, as I said earlier, is a crazy game. And I see some crazy prices being charged for services out there, and I just know that for the price I'm going to charge for my service, you will never go wrong with taking this service on board and letting me take care of all the nitty gritty stuff that isn't so pleasant to deal with sometimes. So listen, this is Brian saying thanks a million again, and I look forward to hearing from you, and bye bye for now.